Oh, hey, here's one for you. Why did the thread go to the party? Well, because it thought it would be so much fun. Nothing like starting off with a dad joke for you. Today, let's talk about threads. What does it mean for Twitter? What does it mean for Meta? And we'll get into it right after this. Well, it's a new day, and with that new day dawns a new social media app, or at least a reasonable facsimile of one that we're very familiar with. That's right. Zuckerberg has been working in secret, I guess, to find a way in which to finally dethrone Twitter. It's an interesting take, and one that seems to be counter to the amount of investments, the billions of dollars and thousands of people that are working on Metaverse and Horizons. This was probably knocked off quite quickly. There's nothing particularly innovative about it. I think the number one innovation that they took into consideration is they attached it, for good or bad, but they attached it to Instagram. And within first few hours, 10 million people signed up. And then by Thursday, over 30 million people. That number was hit not only for the desire and curiosity to find something that is an alternative to the dumpster fire that is Twitter, but also just making it so damn easy to go in and check it out and follow all the same people that you're on Instagram. It's quite a brilliant move, to be quite frank. Now, I've checked it out. I got on there this morning, got onboarded in less than 5 minutes, and started following all the same people that I was following on Instagram. I will say that it is interesting. Some might say it is similar to Instagram. I mean, the photos are diminished and the threads are emphasized. The same mechanics as Twitter. But I have noticed that there is more dialogue going on and around the photographs. I've seen it very, very active within this first day of exploring it. All the brands that I would expect to be there are already there. In this iteration of threads, definitely a much more varied content that's being served up to me. Not sure if it's the algorithm, the fact that there are more people jumping on, and I'm not sure what those signals are to help. The algorithm surfaced important content for me. I imagine that they're pulling data from my Instagram feed and all the things that I have already established as signals for the things that I like, and they will add to that. Now, and within just a few hours of Threads announcement, Elon has already predicted that it'll be cast aside like Google Plus and that they're too late to the party. And then there's also, according to CNN, letters have been sent, potentially lawsuits for stealing of intellectual property. The caveat to that, in which I've not seen anybody talk about, is that in 2006, Facebook applied to have the patent on the newsfeed. And in 2010, they were awarded said patent. I've been wondering when and if they would ever flex and use the patent. I presumed that they would only use the patent in an emergency if there was an existential threat to their business that was surrounding the newsfeed. And I would say that this is something along those lines that they'll use as a strong deflection to the potential lawsuit from Twitter. So, Threads. I'm going to say it may take a little bit, but at the current decline of Twitter and the desire to have more of a conversation than Instagram offers, my bet is that within a few years, they will be well over 500 million, probably over 1 billion. I'm putting my money on Threads.